Hello guys, it's Revolution. So another video about the Dragon Ball Super Warriors sticker wafers Z. But this time we're going to look more closely at the Dragon Ball GT power rankings. This is a requested video following the initial video regarding these stickers entitled Dragon Ball Super Official Power Rankings Revealed in Stickers. If you haven't seen that video yet, do go check it out. It's definitely an interesting and informing video that has brought a wealth of different opinions regarding these stickers and the weight they hold. Now, whilst these stickers have been produced by Bandai Namco during the Dragon Ball Super run, they have also covered Dragon Ball Z, Dragon Ball GT, and not quite as much, but they have also covered Dragon Ball Heroes. There is a sticker for Kumba, there is a sticker for Xeno Goku. Obviously, if you want my full opinion on how much weight I think these stickers hold, then you do really need to watch that first video that I did. I'll link it at the end of this video. But in this video, we're going to look at the Dragon Ball GT sticker set that do really come in tandem with the Dragon Ball Super set, but of course these characters belong to the franchise of Dragon Ball GT. I will also answer a few questions regarding that first video on certain aspects of these stickers, but before we do so, I want to know your thoughts on Dragon Ball GT. I have something to confess. I've looked around in other people's comment sections and I feel like my audience is one of the most intelligent Dragon Ball fan bases out there, so I would really like to know your thoughts on the Dragon Ball GT franchise, good or nay. Whilst I personally think Super is better than Dragon Ball GT as an overall product, I certainly think GT gets far too much unwarranted hate. The Baby Saga in particular for me is as good as anything in Dragon Ball Super, but I want to know what you guys think on Dragon Ball GT. Let me know down in the comments section, and if you're not subscribed to Revolution, make sure you hit that subscribe button and the bell button next to it to be notified when I do release more videos concerning power scaling, what-ifs, theories, news, you name it. If you love Dragon Ball, I think you'll love my channel. And do come follow me on the socials, Instagram, Twitter and Facebook. All the links are in the information section of this video and the pinned comment. And do not forget to lend the Daishinken your energy by smashing that like button if you enjoy the videos, of course. So let's take a look at these Dragon Ball GT stickers. Now obviously Dragon Ball GT spanned 64 episodes I believe and finished airing in 1996. That's over 20 years ago. These stickers were produced quite recently, so of course people working on these stickers were certainly not working on Dragon Ball GT, and they may not have had any direct communication with anybody working on Dragon Ball GT. Of course, it's possible they may have asked the relevant people, but I don't think Dragon Ball GT is particularly that hard to scale with, considering the series is finished and we have guidebooks regarding certain people's power. Now, as I mentioned in the last video, I wouldn't take the numbers on these particular stickers that seriously. These stickers tend to go in tier levels. Each 1000 seems to represent a new plane of power. Just because the powers on these GT stickers match those of Dragon Ball Super's relevant characters, it doesn't necessarily mean they're as powerful. Like I said, they're just going up in the rankings of these particular planes of power. Like I said, I wouldn't take the specific numbers with too much seriousness, but where they're ranked amongst each other, I do believe holds some weight. At least giving you an indication of what a certain part of the official franchise thinks themselves. So let's take a look. Super Saiyan 3 Goku has a power of 5,900. Now what do we know about Super Saiyan 3 Goku? Kid Super Saiyan 3 Goku. He couldn't quite draw out his full power because of the fact that he was wished into a child and his child body couldn't handle the stressful transformation of Super Saiyan 3. Of course he had his tail pulled out, which made it easier, but he got walloped by Baby. Now if you look at the Z and Super sticker sets, it seems like the Super Saiyan 3 tier levels of power is 6,000. Like I said, Goku couldn't reach his full power in his child's body in Dragon Ball GT, so it's likely the reason he's at 5,900 is to represent the fact that he wasn't quite at Super Saiyan 3 level. Don't get me wrong though, Super Saiyan 3 Goku, Kid Goku in Dragon Ball GT is far stronger than the Super Saiyan 3 Goku at the end of Dragon Ball Z. After all, in Dragon Ball GT, Goku was able to fight in his base against General Rildo, a character who he deemed to be stronger than Majin Buu. Basically, Dragon Ball GT base Goku was as strong as End of Z Super Saiyan 3 Goku. Anyway, continuing. Majub has a power of 6,100. Now we know that Majub fared better against Baby than Super Saiyan 3 Goku did. Now in Dragon Ball GT, Oob on his own struggles against Super Baby, but upon turning into Majub, it seems like he is somewhat of a match with Baby Vegeta's strongest form 2. However, strongest form 2 Baby Vegeta does ultimately defeat Majub, and it does seem like he was somewhat holding back, so it's really hard to gauge where Majub was in regards to Baby Vegeta, but I do think it should be higher than what it states here, considering Baby has a power of 6,500 in this sticker set. Of course, the Tuffle Baby was a parasite that took over Vegeta's body in Dragon Ball GT. The sticker that has him with a power of 6,500 is in his Super Saiyan state. Of course, Vegeta can turn Super Saiyan 2 at this point, but Baby has 2 other forms as well. As per the GT Perfect files, Baby has the Strongest Form 1 and Strongest Form 2. Many believe these forms represent a Super Saiyan 2 Baby Vegeta and Super Saiyan 3 Baby Vegeta respectively, and the GT Perfect files themselves do indicate that the Strongest Form 2 does in fact resemble Super Saiyan 3. However, this sticker set doesn't have a power for Strongest Form 1, but it does for Strongest Form 2, and that is 7,000. As mentioned, far too strong for Super Saiyan 3 Kid Goku and Mojube. Now, there is a sticker for Golden Uzaru Goku from the Baby Saga, and that sticker has a power of 7,500. Far too strong for Strongest Form 2 Baby Vegeta. As we know in the Dragon Ball GT anime, Baby Vegeta looked like he'd just seen Andrew Ruiz Jr. Just like Anthony Joshua, he got spun every time he went near Golden Uzaru Goku. Of course, Golden Uzaru Goku was completely out of control and he had to rein it in, but what this did allow him to do was transform into a Super Saiyan 4. Of course, there is a sticker for that, and Goku has a power of 8,300. It's unknown as to whether this power represents Goku after he was restored by the Super Saiyans. Given that they don't really increase his power later on in this sticker set, I would have to say it does. After absorbing the Saiyan power from the likes of Goten, Trunks, Gohan, Goku attained Super Full Power Saiyan 4, otherwise known as Ultra Full Power Saiyan 4, both ridiculous names if you ask me. Goku enhanced his Super Saiyan 4 state and became stronger. I do believe this sticker represents that particular state. However, I haven't been able to find a sticker for Golden Uzaru Baby Vegeta, but I do imagine that it's around the 8,000 range if I had to hazard a guess. There is also a sticker for Super 17 from the Super 17 arc, one of the worst arcs in all of Dragon Ball if you ask me. Anyway, this particular sticker has a power of 7,500. I do believe this is representing Super 17 when he first came onto the scene, because we know Super 17 absorbed energy from key attacks and got stronger via that means. Dragon Ball Super did Android 17's return significantly better if you ask me. Anyway, on to the Shadow Dragon arc. Nova Shenron had a power of 8,000. You would imagine that I Shenron's power would be very similar, but I've been unable to find a sticker for him. Sin Shenron, not Omega Shenron, Sin Shenron, has a power of 8,200. As we know, Super Saiyan 4 Goku defeated Nova Shenron. He also would have defeated Sin Shenron until he absorbed the Dragon Balls and became Omega Shenron. Omega Shenron sticker has a power of 8,700. Of course, that was far too much for Super Saiyan 4 Goku and Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta, who both have powers of 8,300 in the Shadow Dragon arc. Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta, the Metaman fusion of Super Saiyan 4 Goku and Vegeta, has a power of 9,200. Of course, we know from the Dragon Ball Super sticker set that Vegeta Blue from the Future Trunks arc has a power of 9,300 and Gogeta Blue has a power of 9,700. Does that indicate they are stronger? Well, of course, in this particular sticker set, but like I said, I don't believe the power numbers from each set from one to another directly align. And of course, once you take into consideration the feats that have been demonstrated in Super and GT, it's pretty obvious that the Super characters have been made more powerful than Dragon Ball GT's continuation. Of course, with a power of 9,200 and being on that plane of power above Omega Shenron, who is in the 8,000 tier, even though he's powerful at 8,700, Gogeta was far too much smoke for Omega Shenron. Of course, he defused before he could get the job done, but there is a sticker for Goku when he's using the Spirit Bomb, but this sticker is referred to Goku Changed. Now, if you remember watching the anime of Dragon Ball GT, you'll remember that Omega Shenron was firing off blasts at base Goku, who was holding the Spirit Bomb, and these blasts were having no effect whatsoever. Now, this Omega Shenron had just beat the crap out of Super Saiyan 4 Goku and Vegeta. Now, in an interview for the Dragon Ball GT DVD box, Atsushi Mikawa, I do apologise for my Japanese pronunciation, but Atsushi Mikawa, who was a scriptwriter for Dragon Ball GT, spoke about this particular Goku in episode 63 of Dragon Ball GT, said this, and the interview is on Konzenshu.com if you want to go and check it out personally. To be honest, in GT's episode 63, just before the final episode, a big change comes over Goku. Those who watch carefully might have noticed, but in that episode, Goku, who takes Yi Xinglong's attack, Omega Shenron, sinks to the bottom of the deep hole. That is the turning point. Afterwards, Goku still continues to battle, but what's different from before, he's cloaked in an aura that won't let any attack near him. It might be that he died there, or it might be that he became something else entirely. I'll leave that decision to the imaginations of everyone who watched. However, the Goku to that point that everyone knows clearly does not appear after that. So this is the changed Goku that I've just been referring to, and what this sticker represents. Has a power of 8,900, surpassed only by the power of Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta, once again who has a power of 9,200. And let me just read this bit again. Goku still continues the battle, but what's different from before is that he's cloaked in an aura that won't let any attack near him. Sounds a little bit like Ultra Instinct Omen. Just an interesting tidbit. Anyway guys, ultimately, so the only issue I have with this particular sticker set for Dragon Ball GT from the wafers is mainly Modube. I feel Modube should probably be a bit stronger. He should definitely be stronger than Super Baby. And of course you could argue that by the time they got to the Shadow Dragon arc, Goku got significantly stronger by that time, and maybe that should be represented in his power for Super Saiyan 4. But ultimately, in terms of the rankings, I don't have that many issues. And as I mentioned earlier, with the GT sticker set, they weren't made at the time GT was being made, 2 decades after in fact. As well as the fact that I don't believe I've found all the stickers belonging to this set, because they are quite hard to find. By all means, if you do find any, come and contact me on Twitter. Take the specific numbers with a pinch of salt, but the rankings and how they rank amongst each other, I have no problem with. I had more problem with the Super sticker set, but at the same time I can see where they're coming from with their rankings. But that's the Dragon Ball GT stickers for you. I can do the Dragon Ball Z sticker set if you would like. If you want me to do that, just request it down in the comment section. Anyway guys, let me know what you think. Do these stickers hold weight? Has this video changed your mind on the stickers? Drop your thoughts down in the comment section. I look forward to reading them. Smash a like on the video, lend the dice shanking your energy, subscribe if you haven't subscribed, and please do share my videos guys. I would really appreciate it if you did that. Until next time, Ad Astra.